This is a late 1920s semi-detached in this. Now, we've considered many options here for renovating this bathroom. We even considered taking a bedroom out to enlarge the space. It's about a 5x8 or 4x8 bathroom. Not a lot of room, but we've opted to retain the original size since we have another bathtub in the house. The reason I say that is because we're going to get rid of this bathtub and shower stall at this end. I'm going to replace this window with a vinyl window and do some detail around to make it nice and waterproof. I want to create some storage spaces within this wall and as well try and squeeze out some storage space on the opposite wall as well. The pedestal sink's going to go next, and beside that's going to be a toilet. It'll be a functional space, it's going to be small, look beautiful. A simple thing like changing the swing of the door makes a huge difference on how you access the space. Now, we moved all these fixtures around. The toilet was one that was a concern. The joists run this way, and it was a concern whether we could move it here or not. Now, we had some room above the kitchen cabinets, and we took advantage of that. And we now boxed it in to hide the toilet pipe. Behind this clock is a motion sensor, and as the toilet is being used, it activates a fan inside the tank, which then filters the air from the bowl. An important feature to have in a small bathroom like this. Now, I went with a pedestal sink, again to conserve space. It's open below, and it really fits in nicely to this bath. I also took advantage of the room above the toilet. This little space is dead space, and it's a nice location to have a beautiful little medicine cabinet like this. Again, for more storage space that's really needed in here. Went with a beautiful little mirror with beveled detail and a classic fixture above. Now, I really wanted to add storage inside this wall, but there's a lot in there and it wasn't possible. Now, on the floor, you'll see we've installed a beautiful limestone. I've carried that up on the wall and capped it off with nice wood trim. It gives it a nice finished look. Inside the shower stall, I've dropped the ceiling. There's 2 pot lights and a beautiful rain head in the center. I've also installed a hand shower for utility purposes, cleaning, and also for those days that you don't want to wet your hair. The same limestone that's on the floor is carried up on the wall with a beautiful chiseled limestone border, gives it a nice delicate finish. The shower shelves, important to have somewhere to put the bottles and soap, again in a brushed nickel finish to match the faucet. The grout that you can't really see much other than the fact that it looks like normal grout is epoxy grout. It's stain resistant and it's a spectacular product. It makes this shower stall very low maintenance. Now, for those of you who've got a window in your shower stall, here's a few things to think about. In this window, I've installed a vinyl window. The vinyl window is waterproof, but again, for added protection, I wanted to keep the water away from it, so I've installed a limestone jamb around it and this magnetic storm window. It's got magnets around, and when it's in place, it seals nicely and keeps all the water away from the window. This old bathroom was poorly laid out and overdue for. Although it wasn't possible to enlarge the space, moving the fixtures around made a big difference. Ideally, the toilet's not the first thing you want to see. In this case, the shower is the focal point. Remember, it is possible to have a window in the shower as long as you accommodate it properly.